Alrighty then, so yeah, let's talk about the Cheez It Bowl. Let's talk about the Cheez It Bowl, and also in other news, the Washington Huskies are bringing back Michael Penix Jr. Here. He is coming back to Washington. They're gonna win like 10 to 11 games. I already know what's gonna happen. 10, 11 wins for the Huskies. Penix is coming back. They also got who else do they got coming back? Um, so yeah, Michael Penix Jr. is returning to Washington for one more season. That is, and we have a viewer see, so it's gonna be fun. And the Cheez It Bowl, it is two of my teams in college football, the Oklahoma Sooners and the Florida State Seminoles. I'm actually excited for this because I'm I'm really, 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 really trying to go to this game. I am really trying to go to this game. Like, it it's two of my squads. I got to go to this game. There's no question. There is no question I'm trying to go to this game. It's two of my teams. I'm like really looking forward to this. Because yeah. And let me show y'all something. So, right here, this is basically what it's gonna be like with the seating. Guess what? Because I like both of these teams, I can sit basically anywhere. I can get basically any seat. This would be my first time seeing Florida State, and it would also be my first time seeing Oklahoma. I almost saw Florida State 2016. I almost saw them in 2011 against Oklahoma. Um, yeah, so the Cheez It Bowl is between Oklahoma and Florida State. I'm trying to go to that game because, it's in Orlando. So, these tickets are actually kind of cheap. Tickets are relatively cheap considering it's two big college football brands. I think the Pride of Oklahoma is going to be in 119 or something like that. I don't know where they're going to be. I know the Marching Chiefs are going to be in 151. That was basically confirmed. The Marching Chiefs are in 151. I could basically sit in like any seat and just chill out. Literally. Probably going to head to that Cheez-It Bowl. I don't know where I'm going to sit if I get my ticket. I'm probably going to sit in the nosebleeds because I like sitting in the nosebleeds. It's just what I prefer. I'm probably going to sit up in the nosebleeds. I'm either going to sit on the Oklahoma side or the Florida State side. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day because I like both Oklahoma and Florida State, so I really won't mind it. And well, if you want to hop in, there's the link. If you want to hop in, just please have your camera on. I do not want to deal with porn bombers. I don't want to deal with that, so please have your camera on. Yeah. Cheez-It Bowl. It's between the Sooners of Oklahoma and the Seminoles of Florida State. I'll have a lot of fun with this. Because it's two teams I actually like. Oh, hey, Dashi. Yeah, so I'm going to watch that Ohio State game. Even though Georgia's probably going to win that game. I think Ohio State could keep it close. Depends on if JSN is playing or
not. It'll take two factors to win us the game. One, it depends on Trayvon Henderson to be back in this game. Two, it depends on JSN will play in this game or not.
Literally mid-season, I was thinking maybe you guys will win the Natty because you're way too good. And then Penn State game happened. I was like, maybe there were some weaknesses in Ohio State this year.
Yeah, and now we had the whole week to get that cleaned up. Now,
Yeah.
hopefully we don't play like that like we did last week. The next
if
time
that happens again, then you're losing by 40.
I wouldn't say that because
Georgia's a team that pounces on mistakes. Like, look at Oregon. They made so many mistakes, and Georgia made them pay.
Yeah, but
how do you beat Georgia? You have to be mistake-free. Which is easier said than done.
Yeah, CJ Stroud, you need to start holding on to the ball better.
Yeah, and Ryan Day needs to not be a moron with his play calling.
We were this close from losing Brian Hartline to Cincy.
Yeah, but I think Hartline said he's staying at Ohio State.
Yeah, and I said every time, if you're gonna find another place to coach, team to coach, at least have a reason to.
Yep. All I know is I don't know if I'm gonna go to the Cheez-It Bowl or not. I might go just because I want to go to a bowl game, and well, it's Florida State and Oklahoma.
Yeah, someone mentioned that in my stream earlier.
I saw that and I'm like, ooh, I gotta go to this game. It's actually Oklahoma, favorite team growing up, and Florida State, the school I want to go to for college.
Yeah,
And I never hated Florida State at all. Like, it doesn't matter where I'm gonna sit. I'm just gonna chill out and root on both teams because I like both of them. And
we
I'm in a Florida State family, so
yeah, RJ Young probably had a RJ Young moment again.
dude, I don't think TCU should be in the playoff. I don't. They needed to go undefeated and they folded, and they got rewarded.
Yeah, Alabama needed TCU to get blown out. That didn't happen.
Nah, TCU folded. They should not. They do not deserve the playoff. They lose like that to K State. No, they're not. They don't deserve it. Everyone knows what Michigan's gonna do to them.
Hold on. Bears, Texas, how you guys doing in that box? Oh, great.
Yep. Speaking of Texas, they play Washington.
Houston?
No, Texas. The Longhorns.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Houston Texans.
I'm talking about the Washington Huskies, who, by the way, Michael Penix Jr. is coming back.
Well, that's going to be huge for them.
They play USC next year.
Hey, speaking of USC,
you guys suck. I knew you were going to lose because it's Lincoln Riley. The dude can't win a big game to save his life.
I remember Johnson said earlier in the week that
I told him USC was not going to get in.
I remember telling me earlier in the week that Georgia's going to win, Michigan's going to win, TCU's going to win, USC is going to win.
Georgia and Michigan won. TCU lost, and USC
got blown out.
They will not survive in the Big Ten. I'm telling you.
Wait, according to some reports, California can block USC and UCLA from going to the Big Ten.
No, the move's already official. I think the only one who can do it is Oregon. And apparently Oregon's trying to leave.
To go where?
I don't know. They might try to leave the Pac-12.
God, I hope not. Get this. Ohio State have never been to Mercedes-Benz Stadium yet.
This will be their first time. But I'm telling you, it's going to be a home game for Georgia. It's going to be a Georgia home game.
Yeah, but you don't know how many members of Buckeye Nation will be there.
Yeah, but Atlanta's like, what? How many minutes is it away from Athens? Like, any game in the South would basically be a Georgia home game. Plus, Georgia has a massive fan base.
Tennessee also did not get in.
Tennessee would have got in the playoff if Hendon Hooker wasn't hurt and they didn't lose to South Carolina. Because their resume is way better than TCU. They went on the road and blew out LSU. They didn't just beat them. They blew them out. And then they beat Alabama, which TCU would not do that.
Yeah, but if this was Michigan versus Alabama, Alabama would have beaten it.
Alabama would actually no. Michigan would probably win. Alabama did not look weak this year.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's a sin to bet against playoff Nick Saban.
Yeah, but everyone bet against him in the Natty last year.
You mean last season?
Yeah, because everyone picked Georgia, but nope.
Yeah, if you bet against playoff, yeah, and plus Nick Saban has a good track record against Michigan as a head coach. He's 7-7 against them.
Yeah. People are like, OU should not be. people are like, why is OU in the Cheez-It Bowl? I'm like, money. OU's the biggest brand in the Big 12.
Yeah, and plus the Cheez-It Bowl, it's one of those bowl games where you have to get a Cheez-It Bowl trophy along and eating Cheez-Its.
Yeah, and while Florida State is a big brand, and there's going to be a lot of Florida State fans there because it's in Orlando.
Yeah,
all I got to do to get to Orlando is take the damn interstate.
Yeah, but speaking of state of Florida, guess who's going to be in state of Florida in 2 weeks?
The Bengals.
Yeah,
I am not going to that game.
I remember you called us overrated last week, and
we still are.
Yeah, but
everyone praises you like a top 3 team in the AFC, even after a loss.
We just beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, and I don't think the Chiefs are going to lose another game. I don't think they're going to lose another game this year. They're not. I know damn well next week my lock is built as Chiefs Broncos.
That game's no longer Sunday night.
Yeah, I know it's no longer Sunday night, but regardless, it's still my lock of the week.
Well, we got Cleveland coming to Cincinnati.
And I'm convinced the Broncos are the worst team in the league.
Actually, it's the Texans right now.
Even when they're winning, they still find a way to lose.
I guess who we get the honors of booing next week, and he steps foot on the field at our house.
Deshaun Watson.
Yep. Deshaun Watson.
Even though that is low-key an upset for me, because until you beat them in the regular season, I'm going to keep picking the Browns.
And this next week should be a good time to do it, because Browns have...
I was tempted to pick Cincy, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. The Browns own the Bengals.
Yeah, but you got to think, we got a shit game on Thursday night, and that's where my tank bowl is.
What is the Thursday game?
Raiders, Rams.
Raiders kill them. Raiders kill them. It's Bryce Perkins.
No, actually, they started Wolford today.
Yeah, and Wolford's hurt. He got hurt tonight.
Hold on, trying to keep the cat away so I don't get bit in the freaking hand.
Yeah, that dealing with them is a nightmare. There's like a million of them in my yard.
Jets played
next week. How's this Cowboys game going? 21-19. Jesus Christ. I knew the Colts would keep it close.
That game was my lock, actually.
Well, at least my lock hit. Eagles over the Titans. That was easy as hell.
Yeah, but the lock of the week this week was actually the Lions beating the Jaguars bad today, 40-14.
That was terrible. Let's see. Jets Bills is not a lock. I was so close to putting Cowboys and Texans as my lock, but I decided Broncos and Chiefs.
Okay, so what happened today? Well, Texans are the first team eliminated. They're pouting.
And the Bears lost to Aaron Hitler Stash Rodgers.
Yeah, that's not all. They eliminated thanks to another tie.
That is ridiculous. Also, people are like, why did you say that? And I'm like, dude, Aaron looks like he has a Hitler stash and the Hitler cut.
And I saw...
What are you doing, Aaron?
I don't know if you saw Marshall Work's Twitter post, but he said Aaron Rodgers is going to go to New England next season.
No. Retire. He's done. He's not playing good. He has good coaching. He has decent receivers. In fact, the rookies are stepping up. He has a solid tight end, and he has a good running back duo, and a decent offensive line. And he's not playing well.
Nathaniel Hackett needs to be fired. I mean, how the hell do you choke
He's terrible.
How the hell do you choke a 9-3 lead to Tyler Huntley in the Ravens. That was.
Who, granted, he is the best backup quarterback in the league, but dude is just serviceable at best.
I mean, that game was a shit bowl game of the week.
Dude, that was something. Then Lamar got hurt, and I was like, well, I feel bad for my opponent.
Yeah, but you gotta think a certain division rival fan base of mine did it to me first. Did it to my team first. When that I saw a certain, Jimmy's famous seafood on Twitter. They saw that restaurant celebrated Gio our injuries when during our
my game
against,
of the week, I'm thinking about putting it on Dolphins and Chargers. Because I really don't know what my game of the week is going to be.
I think Eagles Giants have that beat.
I don't know. That's my big upset.
Wait, you're picking the Giants?
Yeah, it's in MetLife. The Eagles can't win in MetLife.
The Ravens. Oh, I'm gonna have to rely on my most hated team in all football to do something.
I don't think they are. They don't have an offense.
Yeah, but at the same time, the Ravens.
People say the Steelers own Lamar. No, Big Ben owns Lamar.
Yeah, we gotta think. The Ravens' defense has been inconsistent.
Yeah, but I think they're going to be able to hold Pittsburgh in check. That'll be a close game because those two always play close games. I mean, here's why Chargers and Dolphins is my game of the week. Assuming he plays, it's Joe Burrow and Tua Tagovailoa. Not Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert.
Raiders right now are 5-point favorite.
Yeah, they're easily going to cover.
Depending on Lamar's status.
Yeah. Lamar's out by like 1 to 3 weeks, from what I've heard.
Wait till an MRI says something.
Because the Ravens did say he's not going to be out for the season.
Pat Queen.
He's out for the season, 100%.
That will probably put a hurt on the Ravens' defense.
I immediately texted my opponent when Lamar got hurt. I was like, I feel bad. He's like, what happened? I was like, you lost Lamar. It's like, well.
Jeff Bills. Whoa. 9.5-point favorite?
Wait, Bills are 9.5 over the Jets?
Yep.
Yeah, Jets will cover. Bills will probably win, but the Jets will cover.
Titans 3.5-point favorite.
Titans by 1. Jacksonville will cover.
The battle of Texas is depending on the outcome of tonight's Super Bowl 5 rematch.
It'll be a blowout.
Eagles favored by 6.5 over the Giants.
Yeah, that's an upset. They're begging you to take the Giants to cover that.
Vikings 2.5 over the Lions. Vikings are trying once again to win the division. Guess the Lions won today.
It's in Detroit. I can low-key see an upset because it's in Detroit. And by the way, the Vikings got outgained by 200 yards.
The
Jets had 400 yards, while the Vikings had just over 200.
I think we'll get Joe Mixon back next week because, let's face it, we're 4-point favorite against the Browns, and we haven't forgotten what they did to us the first time.
Well, that game...
It's in Cincy.
It's in Cincy, but still, it's Browns-Bengals.
Renee Pacquiao and John Muxley were the rulers of the jungle today, in case you guys were wondering.
Dolphins.
Oh
my God! Monday night game is easily tankable. Jesus Christ!
1.5-point favorite. Dolphins 1.5-point favorite over the Chargers.
Ooh, that's my game of the week. I can't see an upset.
Jimmy G out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, but To be fair, Brock Purdy looked pretty damn good tonight.
Yeah, and plus Brady and the Buccaneers traveling from Tampa all the way out to San Francisco on a short week.
And the fact that the Bucs have a third string on Nick Bosa because Wirfs is hurt. Yeah, their O-line has They have injury problems.
We haven't had O-line injury problems just yet. What's up, awesomeness?
Oh, what up, awesomeness? Yeah.
Oh, there's Budlock.
What is it? Panthers, Seahawks?
Seahawks 6-point favorite.
Nah. Seahawks win big, but not my lock. I got the Chiefs beating the Broncos by 70. I don't care that it's in Denver. Kansas City stomps them.
I was kidding about the Seahawks. Panthers being my lock. The Chiefs are not only my lock, but also, guess what I'm bringing back next week?
The 70-point beatdown.
My Spider-Man laughing scene, because I'm going to put a 73-0 burger on the Broncos. On the Chiefs.
I'm saying 74. Actually, no, 75-3.
Yeah, there's no way the Broncos beat the Chiefs. Chiefs, by far, unanimously my lock of the week.
Yeah, that's no question.
Pat Mahomes, who entered that game next week, fucking pissed off.
He's pissed at his kicker. If Harrison Butker didn't miss, the Chiefs possibly could have won that game.
Yeah, but plus, Kelsey fumbled at the worst time. Oh my God. Primetime Mac Jones, primetime Kyle Murray. Can anyone come up with the worst fucking game?
Yeah, but you're so lucky I didn't come on, because I would have scolded both you and Johnster over that Bucs Saints game, because I know what's going to happen. I live in Tampa. Trust me. I know everything about the Bucs Saints rivalry. The Bucs are going to lose. And it's going to be another 12-0 game.
Patriots are 1.5-point favorite over the Cardinals. And the reason why I didn't pick the other game as my points, I don't have a point spread as of yet, so
yeah, I don't have one either.
And plus,
but I am a wizard with the spread. Every team I've said that's going to cover has covered.
Today was actually my fourth correct upset pick right this season. I got 9 upset picks wrong.
I don't remember what my upset was. I know I almost nailed the Colts-Eagles game. I was so close, but Andy doesn't know what a kicker is. Baltimore-Pittsburgh is going to be my Stone rivalry game of the week, as I like to call rivalry games, because, it's a fun rivalry to watch.
Oh, I would have told you, if I decide to bring back the throwback slides for either week 15 or 16, you're going to like the Ravens one.
I've seen the Ravens throwbacks. Their logo from the 90s.
I told Johnson it would have been funny if you were brought back the team that every team that started their team name under. To bring those back as well.
The Bucks, 49ers. Oh, you want to know what else is funny? That's possibly Brady's last game in the Bay Area, because he's a Bay Area kid.
Right.
Even though he went to Michigan.
I remember he hated playing against Ohio.
Michigan.
Yeah, he hated playing against us.
Dude, I can't decide Who I hate more between Michigan and Ohio State? It's so close.
Yeah, but you
I
gotta
hate
think.
both of them.
Yeah, you gotta think. Michigan fans are obnoxious.
So are Ohio State. I've bumped into so many obnoxious Ohio State fans.
Yeah, but I'm not afraid to call out my own fucking fan base. I'm not.
Oh, I have. I've called out some pretty stupid Oklahoma fans.
I told Buckeye fans who are panicking this: do not lose hope.
Keep hope, yes, but I'm gonna be real. I don't think Ohio State's gonna win. I think Georgia's winning the Natty again. I think Georgia beats Ohio State and then they stomp Michigan because Michigan's not losing to TCU.
And guess who needs to be fucking fired now?
Who?
Dallas Eakins.
Yeah, and dude, I'm just saying.
6 straight losses. And guess what? Our 6 straight losses are? Another blown 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and dude, I'm just saying. Zach Taylor's an idiot. Why do you run a jet sweep on 4th and 1? That's a terrible play call.
I was this close from getting on his ass.
If you lost that game, then I would be saying Zach Taylor should be fired. Because that would have been the third game he cost you.
Actually, yeah, he would actually cost us. He cost us the game against Dallas. He cost, in my opinion, he lost us the Ravens game. I got on his ass for costing us the Browns game.
And this that Steelers game, that was a combination of long snapping, Zach Taylor, and Joe Burrow being an idiot in that game, throwing a pick 6. And that touchdown before the half, why did Zach Taylor not challenge it? That would have been overturned. I was chatting with Steelers fans during that game. I was like, Zach Taylor should challenge this. And they were like, yeah, that's a touchdown.
That was before the end of the game, too. I just hope the fucking dipshit wasn't in my game today. My Ducks game today.
Chris Lee. It's probably in Canada.
I was talking about the other dipshit.
Oh, the other guy?
Justin St. Pierre.
Oh, he was in my game. He was with Francis Sharon.
Francis St. Sharon? Oh, don't get me started that motherfucker.
Yeah, he was in my game.
Those two motherfuckers ought to go have a beer with each other.
He almost screwed a bad Lightning team over because there was an obvious kick on the Tavares goal, but they reviewed it and it got disallowed. Dude, I have Chase in one of my fantasy leagues and I'm losing because, my team is like half injured.
Yeah, but Chase he shouldn't have done this. He shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I was like, dude, he got so lucky he didn't get flagged.
He did get flagged.
He did? I thought he didn't.
He did.
Yeah, that's a dumb penalty. You can't do that. It's soft, but you can't do that. If I was the Chiefs, I would have flattened him.
Yeah, but the Chiefs would have gotten penalized. Chiefs. Yeah, but the Chiefs would. Yeah, but someone on the Chiefs, if someone would have Chase, they would have gotten the second guy.
There would have been penalties on both teams, and it would have offset.
Exactly.
So it wouldn't have mattered.
But I'm fucking pissed at Dallas Eakins the other night, at Thursday night. Guess how it goes he let Stolarz allowed?
5.
Yeah. Still pisses me off. Why
Who was that even against?
Dallas!
Of course. Dallas is killing it offensively.
Dallas Eagles should have at least pulled Stolarz and put Gibson in.
And the Colts sold. They just fumbled the ball.
And
the Cowboys scored.
I just fucking hope that this fucking Ducks team can fire Dallas Eakins so I don't have to deal with this fucking bitch ass anymore. Let's be real. Fucking Semioles are not going to do that. Neither are Freebeak. Because they're too fucking... Semioles are not going to do that because they're too fucking cheap.
Like...
They're fucking worse than the Lightning owners.
The Lightning owners? What do you mean? Vinnick is a good owner.
They make... Lightning owners are good, but Semioles are worse than them. Who's the other worst owner in the NHL am I thinking of? See, they're making them look good right now.
Flyers. Or the Islanders. The Islanders owners are terrible.
They're making them look good.
But no Lightning fan has complained about Vinnick.
Yeah, Vinnick. I remember.
Vinnick at least tries to put a winning team.
Yeah,
and he spends money.
Semioles, they don't care. They don't.
Yeah.
They're just as bad as the fucking Reds owners.
The Castellinis, they stink.
I never want my teams to fucking tank, but at this point, the Ducks should fucking tank.
You have to. Jeez, these tickets are cheap. I should probably get some. I might get them as a Christmas present.
I already got my early Christmas gift from the Reds.
Not yet.
I mean, I meant the firing of both of Alan Zinton and the other guy and Lee Tunnel.
Jeez, I could get a flash deal for $96 for the Cheez It Bowl, but there's 2 tickets left.
Right now, I know Sermon was happy that the Steelers won, but he was pissed at the defense and 2 certain players on the offense.
I don't remember which ones, but I know he definitely was.
Dan Moore.
Well, of course he's pissed at Dan Moore.
Deontay Johnson.
Jesus.
And he said Mike Tomlin would be a genius for that because Taylor Austin play calling on defense is fucking horrendous.
Yeah, well, Matt Can is a moron. I saw that 4th down stop by the Chiefs. I was like, Zach Taylor, you're a moron.
Yeah, but Lou and Elmo bailed him out today.
Yeah, he definitely got bailed out. Zach Taylor is really not that good of a coach. There's reasons why he didn't win Coach of the Year, and this is one of them. Bad play calling on 4th down. You need a yard. Just run a QB sneak. What's the problem with that?
But I will tell you what, you will get on Josh about thinking Titans will upset the Eagles, and I told him...
Oh, I told him, dude, you're not losing. In fact, it won't even be close either.
And he didn't believe me when I said, if you follow our game plan on how to contain Derrick Henry, you're going to win the game. He didn't. He said, "Oh, you don't have that run defense to stop Derrick Henry."
Neither did the Bengals, and they didn't have a problem with him. they didn't have a problem with Derrick Henry, and their run defense is not that great.
Yeah, but
Oh,
but we made their pass defense look like a legit pass defense. Offense look like a legit pass offense last week, and today the Chiefs passing offense almost ripped our defense apart.
yeah. Well, Patrick Mahomes had that insane hurdle. I'm like, that is an MVP.
Yeah, but Pat Mahomes is he was pissed. He slammed his helmet on the sideline
After the game,
after the miss.
I would too. If that's the way you lost, I would do the same thing. I don't blame him one bit. That's exactly what I would have done. That's on Harrison Butker. And well, Eric Bieniemy.
It was a 55-yard attempt and it hooked right wide right.
People are like, oh, it's a 55-yarder. Dude, he made a 60-yarder. A 60-yarder. Why did he miss a 55-yarder?
That would have tied the game right there. And plus too much time for Burrow.
Yeah, well, it's a tie game, and the Chiefs were going to be like, okay, we need to get a stop, and we need to win the game. So defense, get the stop. The Chiefs defense would have played better if Butker made that kick.
Yeah, but now, but when Butker,
Mahomes is going to unleash his anger on a lowly Broncos squad.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's Mahomes versus Wilson.
Yeah, but Wilson's washed.
And Burrow, he's the first quarterback ever to beat Mahomes 3 straight times.
Brady was so close to doing it. He was close.
Yeah, but Burrow achieved what Brady couldn't.
Burrow and Brady are the only quarterbacks to beat Mahomes at least 3 times.
Yeah, but Burrow did it 3 straight times. And in 2 weeks, it'll be Burrow versus Brady. I just played a fucking goddess on Sunday night.
Let me look. What's the slate for that game? They're not going to put it on Sunday night because the Bucs have been disappointing. Patriots and Raiders.
That's going to get flexed.
I'd keep it. It's not going to be a bad game.
Yeah, but what if the Raiders lose again? What if the Patriots lose again?
Even if the Patriots lose with Arizona and the Raiders still lose, that's going to get a lot of money. Jeez, these games aren't scheduled. Dolphins-Bills is my game of the weekend. Also my upset of the week. Yes, I am picking the Dolphins. I don't trust Buffalo.
Yeah, people want to say upset over the Bengals last week. First off, it wasn't an upset because Titans were a game better than us.
Oh, God. Yeah, my lock is pretty obvious. Week 15.
Where is it at?
You know who's playing each other Week 15. The Kansas City Chiefs, who are still going to be number 1 on my power rankings, are playing the Houston Texans, who have the worst record in the league.
Let's be real. They're either getting C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young. The Texans are.
Bryce fits better. Young fits them better because Bryce Young can move. C.J. Stroud can't. C.J. Stroud is a pure pocket passer. He would get killed behind that line.
I was going to tell you on my show if you would have appeared that today's game was between the Jaguars and Lions was 1 versus 2. Lions proved that the Jaguars made a big mistake once again.
Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson just dominated, and Trevor Lawrence is hurt.
We don't know his status.
He did come back, but I would not play him. Who are the Jags playing anyway?
Next week?
Titans. Oh, they're going to lose. Titans own them.
And guess who they play in 2 weeks?
Cowboys.
Cowboys are going to destroy them. I am sorry.
Someone I know is going to that game.
Who?
A guy named Valix. He's a Cowboys fan. Chiefs Texans is by far my lock. That is a no question. Oh, God. No. Why is Denver playing Arizona? Oh, my God. That's going to be so bad.
Wilson owns the Cardinals.
That game is going to be so bad.
It presses Murray versus Wilson. See which quarterback is. It presses Nathaniel Hackett, who is overrated as fuck, taking on Kyle Murray.
Cliff Kingsbury. A shootout is going to be Titans and Chargers. No defense.
Yeah, but you gotta think Chargers are notorious for blowing. Oh my God, why is this on a Monday night?
Packers and Rams.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Packers are gonna destroy them.
Rams season's probably gonna be over
because Matthew Stafford has a spinal injury.
He's out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, you're not coming back from it. I think he's done. I think Matthew Stafford's done. You're not coming back from a spinal injury.
In 3 weeks, the Christmas Eve game between the Bengals and the Patriots, no, not streaming. Gonna be watching it with the family over there.
I am tempted to pick an upset because the Bengals can't win in Foxborough.
We haven't won in Foxborough since 1986.
I am so tempted to pick an upset. I am so tempted to pick the Patriots. It's really tempting.
I'm looking. The Giants taking on the Vikings that day.
Ooh, that's going to be a good game. I think the Giants can win because their defense is good.
Oh, Eagles and Cowboys. Oh, God.
Game of the week, easily. Game of the week, easily.
Yeah, did I need to say it? Dak versus
the Cowboys.
Dak Prescott versus Eagles. Own it.
Dak owns the Eagles. And it's in Dallas, too, so give me the Cowboys.
Oh, my.
Eagles struggling Jerry World.
Looks like we got another game of primetime Matt Ryan coming up.
The Colts, who are they playing?
Chargers.
Well, they're going to lose.
Oh, we got primetime Kyler Murray, too.
And he's playing Brady. They're going to lose. Tank Bowl is easily Denver and the Rams.
Russell Wilson has yet to win a game in SoFi Stadium. And look, the Rams will be hosting the Broncos. It is a Nickelodeon game.
Oh, funny. The Tank Bowl's on Nick. That's definitely Tank Bowl.
Packers take on the Dolphins. Packers are on a bye week next week.
So, yeah, I don't got to worry about them. So I'm going to watch the Bucs 49ers game and call the game with a friend of mine.
The Commanders are also on the bye, playing 3 weeks.
The Commies are on a bye. That's interesting.
Let me see. I know there are certain teams on a bye. I know the Colts are also one of them.
Colts? Oh, they're on bye. Jesus Christ. Broncos and Rams. That's going to be so bad. Russell Wilson can't win in SoFi, but at the same time, Bryce Perkins is going to start because John Wolford is hurt.
Right. I'm looking to see who else is on the bye. Saints on the bye.
After they beat the Bucs, they'll recover from that.
Falcons will be on the bye as well.
Marcus Mariota is by far my biggest loser. It was either him or the Broncos.
After finding out how pissed Slater was after the game, sorry for Falcons fans in the chat, but I'll have to agree unanimously. Not even close. Marcus Mariota, not even close. Biggest loser.
Dude is a bust. Dude is a bust. Dude can't throw.
Time to put Riddler in.
Put Ritter in. Dude, Mariota's trash. I literally said that's a bad move for the Falcons. They should have traded for Jimmy G.
Let me see. Who is my Week 13 biggest winner?
Who my biggest winner will be?
It's right. Oh, my God. We got a 40-burger. This game's over.
Cowboys, yeah. My biggest winner, I would say, not the Eagles defense because I expected them to do this. The Titans suck. Probably the worst division leader out of any team right now.
The Bills.
What do the Bills do?
They beat the Patriots on Thursday night.
Should I give my biggest winner to Tyler Huntley?
Huntley is the I was thinking giving the Ravens defense my biggest winner.
I'm gonna give the Lions my biggest winner.
Wait, the Lions are your biggest winner?
Yeah. The Lions are a few pieces away from being a contender.
I'm still thinking about going to the Lions route for my biggest winner because they proved that Trent Baalke should have listened to Shad Khan.
Yeah. Dude, they were smart for not getting Leftwich. Look at how bad he's been in Tampa.
Yeah, but let's see.
Yeah, Todd Bowles was by far my biggest loser. It wasn't even close. That was the worst clock management I've ever seen.
That was last week, but I saw earlier this week. I saw TV's video. He actually had the point. Doug Peterson wanted Evan Neal. Trent Baalke wanted Trayvon Walker. And Shad Khan wanted Aiden Hutchinson. Trent Baalke has to have his way. I hate to say this, but Trent Baalke, he needs to get axed.
He's a moron. Dude, he's a moron.
You should have taken Aiden. You would have a better shot if you taken Aiden Hutchinson.
I almost gave my biggest loser to both the Commies and Giants. Why? Tie. If you tie, you're automatically my biggest loser. You're automatically up for biggest loser.
Yeah, but
that's worse than losing in my eyes.
Yeah, but we agreed on a biggest loser. It wasn't even close.
Marcus Mariota. For when we get to Christmas, should we do our college football playoff picks?
Josh wanted to do that 2 days after Christmas.
If I'm on a Pizzle stream and I'm going to the Cheez It Bowl, I'm probably gonna wear Oklahoma or Florida State gear because
I saw you on a Pizzle stream back in week 11.
Yeah.
We were trying to get A-Bomb on there earlier this week and it didn't work out.
Yeah, he's probably a busy man.
There were bad storms in Alabama.
He's in Alabama.
Yep. I'm not gonna say where, but
there's a lot of tornadoes.
But he has had beef with a certain jackass who I will not mention.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Because this certain jackass kept going after me personally. I keep attacking him.
I think I know who you're talking about. But, anyways,
I'm gonna see what I can't decide on which games my coin flip. So probably take an all-nighter. I'm gonna see what game I can think about. But one of the
I'm just looking at Cheez It Bowl tickets, so that way I could possibly get one. I'm gonna stream the Oregon game against North Carolina because it's Bo Nix and Drake May. It's gonna be a great quarterback matchup.
Okay, the last 2 weeks, two teams that New York or from the state of New York were my coin flip. and thank God I got those coin flip games right.
Yeah. I'm picking Bills Jets is a toss up.
I can't decide.
That's gonna be a good old fashioned. Whenever I'm not sure, I'll
AFC,
go home team.
AFC, AFC East. Those two teams, like the Bills, Jets, and Patriots, are the three oldest teams in the AFC East.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't planning to do this, but I have to head out. I got to do some stuff.
All
So
right,
I'll see
I'll see you Tuesday.
you Tuesday. Peace.